Welcome to Jason in the kitchen. Today we're going to be making Southwest chicken empanadas with an avocado crema. So let's get started. Okay, I'm roasting a couple poblano chilies over the gas flame. You can put these under the broiler. You can flash fry them. You can put them on the grill if you have your grill out. So I'm just going to keep turning this until all the skin blackens, and then I'm going to wrap them in plastic for the skin to steam, and then I can peel them and dice them. Alright, we're going to cook our chicken thighs. Got my saute pan here heating up on medium low. I'm going to add just enough oil to cover the bottom. I'm going to turn up the heat just a little bit now. Let the pan's heated up. And I'm going to put my chicken thighs in here. If you have a grill, it would be better to grill it, especially with some wood to give it some flavor. Fruit wood would be really good, apple, cherry. But unfortunately I don't have charcoal, so couldn't grill, so I'm going to do this pan sauteed. Either way works. And I've put a seasoning blend on here of some salt, ancho chili powder, garlic powder, cumin, and ground black pepper. I'm going to lay these down. Looks like I can get 4 of them in here. I've got 6 thighs, so we're going to cook these on both sides until they're browned on both sides and cooked through. Alright, to start our filling, I've got my pan heated on medium, low, and I'm going to saute some white onion. I've got some avocado oil in the pan, just enough to cover the bottom. We're going to saute our onion first. So we'll get the onion going first, because it takes a little while to caramelize a little bit, to break down, and then we'll start adding the rest of our ingredients. So we'll give the onion a head start and we'll be back. Alright, our onions are starting to brown up. So now I'm going to add 1 red bell pepper. Put these going together. And now I'm going to add a little bit of salt and some pepper. Alright, now we're going to let the red pepper cook, and then we'll be back to add the rest of the ingredients. Alright, now we're going to add some spinach. We're going to let this cook down for a minute before we add the rest of the ingredients. Get back in there. Alright. That is starting to wilt. So the rest of our ingredients are either cooked or don't need much time to cook, so I'm just kind of reheating them. We got our cooked chicken that I've diced. These are the chicken thighs that are seasoned with the Southwest seasoning. We've got our roasted poblano, 2 of them that have been diced. Then we've got some fire roasted frozen corn. You can also toast it yourself in a skillet or roast it on a grill. And then I've got 3 cloves of garlic. And add this in here at the end. That way we don't have to worry about that burning. And now we just toss everything together. Look at those colors. Doesn't that look good? Now we're going to season again with some more salt and some pepper. Okay, toss this together. All right, let me give this a taste. See what we got. Of everything. All right, we're good. We got enough salt and pepper. Get the sweetness of the corn, the chili, the roasted chili, the seasoned chicken is really good, the bell pepper. I think we got it. Now we just got to let this cool down and then we can make our empanadas. All right, we're going to make our sauce for our empanadas. This is like an avocado crema. In the blender I've got 2 small avocados, 1/4 cup sour cream, 1/2 cup of cilantro, 2 cloves of garlic, the juice of 2 key limes, and 2 heaping tablespoons of buttermilk. And we're going to blend this up. Looks like it's going to need some help with a little bit of water. Just enough to get it going. You don't want to put too much. Let's try it again. Alright, now we're going to season this up. I also forgot to mention I did add 1 whole serrano that I did devein and seed. If you like it spicy, leave in the seeds and the vein. Alright, so let's add a big pinch of salt. See where that gets us. Get there. Is that another pinch? There we get that mixed real good. There we go. It's going to be our avocado sauce for our empanadas. Okay, to make our empanada dough, it's just like making tortilla dough. I've got 300 grams of masa harina in the bowl, and I've got 474 grams of warm water measured out that I've dissolved 1 teaspoon of kosher salt in. And now I'm gonna add the warm water to the masa harina, and you're just gonna mix this up until we get our dough. It's already starting to come together. It smells like corn. we use a good heirloom masa harina from Hacienda. They get their heirloom corn from Mexico. It's really good. Alright. Now what we want with this consistency, we're going to keep mixing it. Take it out of the bowl here. And Knead it some more and keep kneading it. What we want is a dough that's a little tacky but not sticky. You don't want it sticking to your fingers, but you just want it a little tacky to the touch, because you want pretty wet dough. You don't want it too dry, or else if you're making tortillas, it won't come out right. And this has no gluten in it, so you don't have to worry about overworking the dough. Just trying to get all that water worked in there. Alright, there's our dough. Now I've already got some of this masa on my hands from. What you see is how I'm touching it. It's not sticking to my fingers. It feels really moist. So we're going to let this rest for a little bit before we roll it into balls. Alright, let me show you a trick to see if your masa is moist enough. You want to roll it into a ball and pat it out, and if it doesn't, let's see, there you go, if it doesn't crack along the sides, along the edges, then you're moist enough. So we're looking good here. So I'm going to scale these out into 38-ounce balls. You can just eyeball it about the size of a golf ball if you want to. You don't have to go through the trouble of scaling it. I'm going to go ahead and scale it though, for consistency for me. So this is a 38-ounce ball. So this should give us 20 servings. So I'm going to roll these up and then I'll be back. Okay, our 20 dough balls are rolled out. And we need to get the tortilla press ready so we can flatten these out, put our filling in it, and then cook them. Keep your dough balls covered too, so that way they don't dry out. Okay, so after some trial and error, we decided to make the empanadas a little bit bigger. So these are 1.5 size that we originally made. So we just took half a ball and added it to another. They come out a lot better. So we're going to push this down between 2 pieces of plastic wrap. Put down the top of your tortilla press and gently press. You don't want to smash hard. And then we're going to flip this around 180 degrees because the tortilla press doesn't evenly press. So this way you get even thickness on your tortilla. Okay. There we go. Okay. We're going to take off this top piece of plastic and we're going to put in our filling. Okay. Make sure you taste your filling and re-season it if you need to, because if it's been refrigerated for a day or so, you might need to re-season it with some salt. Okay, so you put a little bit of filling in the middle. Don't be tempted to put too much because then your tortilla won't close. So we're going to take the plastic and we're going to fold it over to the other side. Okay, and we're going to mash with our fingertips, gently press to seal. And this is going to make our empanada. Okay, I'm going to take off the top piece of plastic. Hopefully nothing sticks. Okay, there we go. It's our empanada. Looks good. Now I'm going to finish with the remaining dough balls that we have, and then we're going to fry these up. You can do 2 at a time in this pan, like this. Alright, now while these are cooking on the one side, I want to take your spatula and kind of splash some oil on the top. That way it kind of partially starts cooking the other side. Just be careful not to splash any oil on you. Okay, let's check to see how this side is doing. Gently flip. Okay. Looking good, golden brown. Let's do the other side now. Now we'll cook this side until it's golden brown, and then we'll put it on the rack with the rest of them. All right, here's our finished empanadas, our Southwest empanadas with an avocado crema, or avocado sauce, whatever you want to call it. Typically, we make empanadas with picadillo, the ground beef and potato mixture. But one time I was texting a friend of mine, and he was having Southwest egg rolls for lunch. So I got the idea to make a Southwest empanada. So that's where the idea came from. So let's cut into this and see what we got. Just garnish this with a little cotija cheese and a little bit of cilantro. Dip it in the sauce. Nice and crispy. That filling is very flavorful. And that avocado crema really brings everything together. So thank you very much for watching. If you find value in these videos, please like and subscribe. And until next time, God bless you.